In the heart of the 19th century, a dream took hold of America, a dream as vast as the continent itself. It was a dream of iron and steam, of connecting the Atlantic to the Pacific with a ribbon of steel, the Transcontinental Railroad. The ambition was staggering, the scale unprecedented. Thousands of miles of track would have to be laid across mountains, deserts and plains, facing harsh weather, dangerous terrain and unknown perils. The Transcontinental Railroad wasn't just about connecting two coasts, it was about connecting a nation still healing from the wounds of the Civil War. It was about binding together the East and the burgeoning West, facilitating trade, communication and understanding. The railroad was envisioned as a steel artery, pumping lifeblood into the nation's economy and spirit. The undertaking was immense, fraught with challenges that seemed insurmountable. Yet, despite the daunting odds, the dream of the Transcontinental Railroad captured the imagination of a nation. Among the throngs who answered the call to build the Transcontinental Railroad were thousands of Irish immigrants. Driven from their homeland by famine and poverty, they sought a new beginning in America. The railroad offered them a perilous opportunity, a chance to earn a living and forge a new life. Enduring back-breaking labor and facing constant danger, the Irish workers became the backbone of the Union Pacific, laying track westward from Omaha, Nebraska. Life for these workers was harsh and unforgiving. They toiled under the scorching sun, battling blistering heat and freezing snow. They lived in tents and makeshift shacks, enduring cramped conditions and meager rations. Despite the hardships, a strong sense of camaraderie developed among the Irish workers. Their strong work ethic and determination became legendary, their sweat and sacrifice etched into every mile of track they laid. While the Irish laborers pushed westward, another group faced even more daunting challenges in the towering Sierra Nevada. Thousands of miles from their homeland, Chinese immigrants took on the perilous task of building the Central Pacific Railroad eastward from Sacramento, California. Facing prejudice and discrimination, these workers demonstrated incredible resilience and ingenuity, conquering some of the most treacherous terrain imaginable. The mountains presented a formidable obstacle. Steep slopes, narrow ledges and sheer rock faces made every foot of progress a testament to human courage and skill. Using a combination of traditional techniques and innovative methods, they blasted through mountain sides, built towering trestles, and carved a path through the seemingly impenetrable granite. Despite the risks, they persevered, their determination fueled by a desire for a better life and the hope of sending money back to their families in China. Their story is a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity through sheer willpower and ingenuity. The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad wasn't just a feat of engineering and human endurance, it was also a race. The Union Pacific and Central Pacific, fueled by government incentives and a fierce sense of competition, vied to lay the most track. Each mile of rail represented not only progress, but also profit and national prestige. This rivalry, while driving the project forward at a breakneck pace, also had its downsides. The government offered financial incentives based on mileage, leading to a cutthroat mentality. The companies prioritized speed over safety, pushing their workers to their limits. The race also exacerbated tensions between the two companies, leading to disputes over routes, resources, and even sabotage. Despite the rivalry, the race ultimately benefited the project. The Transcontinental Railroad, born from competition as much as collaboration, became a testament to the power of American ambition and the spirit of the age. The Transcontinental Railroad wasn't just a triumph of human labor, it was also a marvel of engineering. The challenges faced by the engineers were unprecedented, requiring innovative solutions and a willingness to push the boundaries of what was considered possible. From the vast plains to the towering mountains, every mile of track was a testament to human ingenuity. Bridging the mighty rivers that crisscrossed the continent was one of the greatest challenges. Massive wooden trestles, some hundreds of feet high and thousands of feet long, were constructed using timber transported from miles away. These structures, marvels of engineering and carpentry, stood as testaments to the skill and craftsmanship of the era. Tunneling through mountains was another daunting task. The engineering ingenuity displayed throughout the project solidified the Transcontinental Railroad's place as a landmark achievement in human history. The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad came at a heavy price. Thousands of workers lost their lives during the project, victims of accidents, disease, and the unforgiving conditions. The work was dangerous and demanding, and safety was often sacrificed for speed and profit. Explosions were a constant threat. The use of black powder to blast through rock was inherently dangerous, and accidents were frequent and often fatal. Workers also faced the risk of falls from great heights, crushing injuries from heavy equipment, and other hazards inherent in such a massive undertaking. Medical care was often rudimentary, and many succumbed to their injuries or illnesses. Disease was another constant threat. Cholera, dysentery, and other illnesses spread rapidly through the crowded and unsanitary conditions of the work camps. The human cost of the Transcontinental Railroad, though often overlooked, was a stark reminder of the sacrifices made in the name of progress. The completion of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869 was a watershed moment in American history. It marked the culmination of years of back-breaking labor, ingenuity, and sacrifice, a testament to the nation's unwavering belief in progress. More than just a railroad, it was a symbol of unity, connecting the East and West in a way that had never before been possible. With the driving of the Golden Spike at Promontory Summit, Utah, the nation erupted in celebration. The railroad promised to revolutionize travel, trade, and communication. Goods and people could now move across the continent in a matter of days instead of months. The vast distances that had once separated the East and West shrunk, bringing with them the promise of a more interconnected and prosperous nation. It facilitated westward expansion, opening up new territories for settlement and development. The Transcontinental Railroad, a symbol of American ambition and ingenuity, helped to shape the destiny of a nation. While the Transcontinental Railroad brought undeniable progress, it also cast a long shadow over the American West. The rapid expansion it facilitated came at a cost, particularly for the Native American tribes who had called this land home for centuries. The railroad, a symbol of progress for some, represented displacement and dispossession for others. The construction of the railroad cut through the heart of Native American territories, disrupting traditional hunting grounds, migration routes, and sacred sites. The influx of settlers and the expansion of the railroad led to increased conflict and displacement. Treaties were broken, lands were seized, and Native American tribes were forced onto reservations, often with devastating consequences. The railroad also played a role in the exploitation of Chinese laborers. The story of the Transcontinental Railroad is a complex one, a reminder that progress often comes at a cost, and that the benefits of innovation are not always shared equally. Despite its complex and often contradictory legacy, the Transcontinental Railroad remains one of the most significant achievements in American history. It stands as a testament to human ambition, ingenuity, and the power of collective effort. Its impact on the nation's development is undeniable, shaping its economic, social, and physical landscape in profound ways. The railroad facilitated the growth of the American West, opening up vast new territories for settlement and agriculture. It connected the East and West coasts, creating a national market and fueling industrial growth. The transportation of goods and people became faster and more efficient, transforming the nation's economy and way of life. The Transcontinental Railroad, a symbol of progress and innovation, left an indelible mark on the American story. The legacy of the Transcontinental Railroad continues to shape the nation today. The Transcontinental Railroad stands as a monument to human ambition, a testament to the power of collective effort and the allure of seemingly impossible dreams. It is a story of sweat and sacrifice, of ingenuity and perseverance, etched into every mile of track that stretches across the American landscape. It is a story that continues to resonate today, reminding us of the transformative power of innovation and the enduring spirit of those who dared to dream big. As we stand in the shadow of this monumental achievement, we are reminded that progress is rarely without its costs. The Transcontinental Railroad, while symbolizing unity and progress, also casts a long shadow on the history of westward expansion and its impact on Native American communities. It serves as a stark reminder that the benefits of innovation are not always shared equally, and that the pursuit of progress must be tempered with a deep understanding of its potential consequences. The Transcontinental Railroad, a ribbon of steel forged in the fires of ambition and sacrifice, remains an enduring symbol of the American spirit.